and it's not normal. It was scaring her. Dad brushed it off and said, it's building character. Meanwhile, I'm in class, flying in space, vanquishing the invaders of an alien race. Who cares about math when the day needs saving? The teacher is just annoying, can't understand what she's saying. Anyway, summer's here, and I spend it outside, figuring out which vehicle was less a suicide. The little red wagon like an unfinished roller coaster, while the bike is just a contraption for kids to fall over. Rather walk in the woods, having philosophical banter on the ways of the world and why existence matters, why nature should be conserved and animals protected, and how they can't afford condos as their homes are disrespected. Maybe start my own club to keep the neighbor girl away, and if she gets too close, hit her with an array of mud pies, crab apples, water balloons. But I'm still cheating off her ass when we in that classroom. At night I can't sleep with all these worries in my head about why something is drooling underneath the damn bed. Knowing damn well these sheets ain't thick enough to hide me, but I forgot my bodyguard best friend beside me. Always listening and never leaves me alone, despite pouncing me every time I come home or opening any tin can in the kitchen, whether tuna or pineapples, it doesn't make a difference. 5 days out of the week, I'm harassed to leave sleep.
Hi everybody, how are you doing? Happy to have you here. Welcome to Roomful of Blurs. I am your lovely host, Lady Mandalore, also known as Dula. Tonight we will be having our special guest, Miss Karla Medrano, of the creator of Luna and Eternal Music. Okay, well, it's just me in here, so let's get into it. Miss Medrano, where are you? Hi.
Hey, Kira. Or Lady Mandalore. How do I say it?
Mandalore. Like the Mandalorian? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even gonna overwhelm you with all of that. I promise you. How are you?
I'm good. We've been busy all day. We just got home like a couple of hours ago. That's why I had to postpone our live together on my channel. Because I wanted to like catch up on the reading.
It's a lot. It is a lot. I really, and truly appreciate it because it takes me a good week to honestly get through just the reading by itself.
Yeah,
because I'm just trying to absorb everything.
It's pretty heavy.
And it is it's a lot. Hey Georgie, what's going on, man? How you feel? How you doing? Well, now that I have you here in my humble abode, I'm going to talk about you. I gave you your introduction. This is Karla Medrano. She's the creator of Luna. I am going to bring this up because I'm a professional. And she has a Kickstarter going for her second issue of Luna, the Queen of Mahru. I love this book. I'm gonna try to give like a quick synopsis and give like a few images of what you've got going on. This is issue 1. Cover snaps, scored like
Ian did his thing.
It's giving, as I've said before, it's giving Beyonce with her wind machine going.
The queen. You know, she's the queen. Yes.
The queen bee, or Queen Moon, Queen Luna. Okay. I don't want to get into the art because the art is arting, but the story, the story by itself is absolutely, I don't know what word I want to use for it. It's different. It's different. It's set way in the future. It's set in the year 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. Where we are free. Our imagination is I just saw like a little quote from Erica Alexander, Maxine Shaw. And she said that, in the past, we were in bondage. In the present, we're still trying to kind of fighting our way, to our natural born freedoms. But in the future, we're free. So that's why I wanted to make sure this story was set in the future, because there's no limits. There's no limits to what we're able to do in the future.
And that by itself is freeing. Like you can
Mm-hmm.
you're not bound by the confines of race.
Mm-hmm.
So the things that people, there are more than a few comics, I won't mention those people directly, where pharaohs, where Egyptian gods, where overcoming some such of thing. I don't want to fight with people. Like I want to fight with aliens and like superheroes and things of that nature. I don't mind going in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the common joke. Like nobody, if you had a time machine, where are you going?
I'm not going back. I could tell you that.
And go ahead.
And there's a place for those stories, right?
Yes.
To reimagine. It's because if we don't have those stories, our children will not know that we were once kings and queens. Maybe not my direct lineage was a king, because I'm ended up here in America. But
everybody
our
can't
cousins, our cousins' ancestors were kings and queens, and so there's a place for those stories. Yes. And there are some stories that I absolutely love. There's some really great characters out there.
Absolutely.
You're right. There is space also for stories like this. There are stories, that are being told in the future that I tend to gravitate more towards, because again, like you said, we don't have to keep reliving the struggle. We don't have to keep reliving that.
Right.
We can move forward. So there's a place for those stories. There's, like I said, there's some really great characters out there. But this is a different story. If you want to live in the future, if you want to see yourself in the future, then this is one of those stories. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. All right.
It's about to be a tough question.
It's not. I swear to God. I swear. I'm super light. I'm super light. I feel like I've asked you this before, but just to make sure, how did Luna pop into your head?
Mm-hmm. So she's always been a part of my subconscious, because I used to dream about her for years. I think I've stopped dreaming about her, to tell you the truth. But before I started actually writing her story, I used to dream about her all the time. But she never had a face, and she didn't have her name yet. But she was always there in my dreams. She might have been off to the side. Sometimes I was her. Sometimes she came to save me. Sometimes she helped me through like a really difficult problem. And then sometimes she just was wilding out. She had superpowers, So I've always had this dream about her. So she's been waiting to tell her story. So I finally sat down and started writing again back after I saw Chadwick Boseman play T'Challa. That was when I sat back and said, you know what, I'm gonna make my own story. I'm gonna tell my story too. So that's when she, kind of came to life.
That and how long ago was that? Oh my God! Wait, no, T'Challa.
2008.
Oh wait,
yeah, 2018. That's when the movie came out. And I started writing a novel. Actually, Luna was supposed to be a novel. But I got bored and I was going to give up. But then I was like, no, I don't want to give up. So I started, I turned that novel into a comic strip. So for probably for a good year, I was on Instagram with the comic strip about Luna. And then eventually I hooked up with Ian Sebastian, and we just kind of turned that comic strip into, issue 1, so.
and it's only it's been has it been a year since the last issue came out?
November
the first issue
2022 was the first issue. So now we just launched the Kickstarter for issue 2 this month. So it's been over a year. You know, you know how it is with indie, creations, time, money, availability. So, but yeah, issue 2 is out now. The pre-order window is open now on Kickstarter.
Which, by the way, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Madam, you have I don't even know what the number is now. So real quick,
we have 91 backers, and we just hit 3,000. So we just hit one of the first.
Oh,
yeah,
ma'am.
All praise and glory to Jehovah God. Yes. We hopefully we'll keep going.
It's gonna keep. It has to. Hey, Chloe, honey, how you doing? No, Chloe. So I wanted you to come on here because hi, Christy. I absolutely wanted you to put this. I needed this next issue. Like it's. I have been waiting and talking and looking forever. As soon as I saw this was about to come up, I'm like, no, everybody, look. Hi, excuse me, everybody.
And thank you so much for taking time yesterday to do that video. Thank you. I'm gonna be reposting it. Yes, thank you so much.
By all means, please. Any way I can help this become a regular. Oh God, a regular series. That would be great. So you're up to number 3. You'll be up to number 3.
Yeah. So this is issue 2 now. Pre-orders are open for issue 1, issue 2. In the Kickstarter, the Kickstarter is open live now, and people can pre-order issue 1 and issue 2. And I want to just stress that the print run issue 1 has sold out. So that is no longer available. So if you want to get issue 1, this is the time to do so. Is to pre-order issue 1, issue 2 during the Kickstarter. And I'm going to really try to push to get issue 3 out, at least the skeleton out this year. And maybe hopefully have a Kickstarter towards the end of the year. I'm not sure if I'll even do another Kickstarter because it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work to just kind of, keep your project on people's minds, because there's so many great projects that you kind of like trying to get I'm trying to get Kira's attention. I'm trying to get someone's attention and keep their attention. So it's a lot of work. But I'm ready. Luna is at the, after you read issue 2, you're going to be like ready for issue 3. And so she is ready to stay on business. Yes.
I'm very much invested in her business. I will tell you. Okay. So I bring up the continuing run because there's only going to be 6. There's only going to be 6
in this. No.
Okay. All right. No, that's good. We good.
Yeah, this first volume. Actually, Luna's story is 3 volumes. And this first volume is the awakening. It's basically, her powers have been reawakened. And there is something that she has to face in this first volume. And in the second volume, it's going to be another threat that she has to face. And in the third volume, we're going to see we're going to see her in her full. I'm not going to compare her to Storm because she's not an Omega level mutant, but how it takes a few trials and tribulations for someone to go through their hero's journey. And by volume 3, she is going to be a true queen. And she's
on her Renaissance tour.
We will see the full scope of her powers in volume 3. So it's not just 6 issues, but this first volume, this story arc is 6 issues. Yeah.
Okay. I'm very happy. Joy. Like, please, this is all I got. I know there's stuff out there, but nobody is giving me this type of this Black female led strong character with flaws, with levels to her, with levels to the villains.
She's layered. She's layered.
Speaking, this is the first page out of issue 1. Mm-hmm. I was already on board just from the cover, but then you threw in this purple with the bad guy and the villain for me, and then the artwork from Mr. Sebastian.
Yeah. This was, you know, I gave him the script. He actually took the script and turned it into this. He's a storyteller as well, and I know, you know, he's got so busy. I would like to attribute it to Luna, you know, but he's gotten so busy. He actually has been blessed now. He has actually created his own studio, him and 2 of his close associates. So he's doing this full time, and his storytelling is amazing. Like this first scene where she's reaching for the moon, I said, hey, you know, the first panel, I want her reaching for the moon. Like I want her reaching for the moon. That has to be in there. And then everything else, he was like, okay, I'll take the script and I'll create the panels. And that's what he did. You know, the close up of the parents and, you know, her cradling her face. That was all in. Wow. There were certain elements that I said, make sure you add this, make sure you add this. But he took it to a whole nother level. It's been a match made in heaven, you know, with him, his skills.
Listen, look, don't let him go. If you got a handicap that man,
I hope not. But he's celebrating his engagement this month. So basically, he said, "I'll talk to you in March." I was like, "Okay." So he's entered a new chapter in his life, and I wish him the best. But yeah, he said that he's riding with me, you know, until Luna.
The wheels fall off.
Yeah, so I'm praying that he stays safe and you know we can continue to tell the story the way it was meant to be told. But yeah,
it's so much. I have never seen art. People say it all the time, like it leaps off the page, but I have never been invested or so tuned in to pages that glowed. Like it looks like the sun is pouring out from the page. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, the color, he works with the color. I don't know the colorist, but his associate actually does the final colors. He does the inks and the flats. But the colorist, I'm like, wow, you know, this is amazing. Like the whole wedding scene, it's almost like divine, you know, a divine light is being cast down on them. It's a beautiful. It's just beautiful. The artwork just brings the story to a whole new level. And with Luna, I was very intentional with how I wanted to depict Luna. Mm-hmm. A lot of Black women are depicted as warriors and soldiers, and we have guns in our hands and we have swords in our hands, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But that is not who we are. That is not who we are. That is what we have been. That is who we've been required to be. But if you ask any Black woman, she would say, what if you could do anything in this world, what would you do? And I guarantee you, right? I guarantee you is going to be one of those covers of Luna. You want to be in you know, in your regalness and your majestic beauty. You want to be glammed up or you want to be glammed down, but you want to be in your peace, right? So that I was very intentional about how I portrayed Luna on the covers, because I didn't, you will not see Luna fighting on any of the covers. And it's not, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, because we have been, you know, we have to, at times we have to be that, right? To protect our peace and protect our kingdoms. But at our core is one of softness, is one, we want want to be loved, we want to be cherished, and we want to be, you know, like, hey, you know, we are queens, you know, we want to be treated like queens. We want to be kissed and held and loved on. So when you read, that's one thing I feel like really connects with Black women is the fact that I'm very intentional about how Luna is portrayed in the story. And her fighting is not her first answer. Like, that is not what she was like, we gonna go. She's like, okay, she's very methodical. She likes to think before she acts.
She does have strategy to her. Like, she is purposeful in her actions. She's not going to do something just at the, you know, because the wind changed direction. She has the luxury, she has the luxury to take her time for now. She has the luxury to take her time.
Yeah, for now. Issue 2, the stakes are more formally introduced. And then issue 3 and 4, you're gonna blink and you're like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Because I start the clock, like at issue 3. I start the clock. But issue 2, you know, I'm easing y'all into it. But come issue 3 and the rest of the story, y'all gonna be like,
I was gonna ask you, oh my gosh, are you gonna Game of Thrones anybody? Because I just
so you know, in issue 1 you meet Zoe, right? In issue 1 you meet Zoe. And he's one of the antagonists, and he is a king.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna give away anything, but you know, my editor Devontae, he describes it as the Game of Thrones in space. That's how he describes it. Now, it's family friendly though. It's not it's not Game of Thrones, but there are some elements of this, you know, power struggles and revenge and betrayal that you will see in this story. But again, it's family friendly, so you can read this along with your children. Got to put that in there. I don't want to think that, you know, this is all violent. It's not violent at all. You know, there's elements of that, but that is not what this story is about.
It's not gratuitous. It's like if something is going to happen, it's not excessive. It's not like, okay, all right, this person died. Okay, he died, but
words, here, I don't do big words.
Okay, it's not super bloody.
You got to dumb things down for me, girl. Yeah. It's not. She said, like, she said tips. What is she saying?
Oh, all right. I'm gonna let you know. I like my SAT words a lot. I'm like super nerdy in that particular manner. However, I know when to scale it back. I will not overwhelm you or my audience, for whoever is sick of me. Except for one part tonight, I'm gonna explain what one word means so that nobody is thrown off. Anyway, with that said, I want y'all to go and check out. Pardon me. I want y'all. I don't know why I said pardon me when you go. Please, by all means, there is a link in the description on my YouTube page. Below whatever amalgamation this is. You can go to her Kickstarter. Yes, it's funded. However, this is the way that you get issue 1. That is my selling point to you. I implore you. Please, see SAT word. I'm begging y'all. Please. please go and grab your issue 1 of Luna. Even if you just get not to say just, but even if you get the digital version alone, it's worth it. There's a lot of scenes in this comic that are hang on your wall worthy. And if this continues down the iconic route that it just seems like it's destined to be, you're gonna want that issue number 1. You're gonna want it. You're gonna want it.
Thank you so much, honey. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
One thing I do not do is I will. Okay, so I cuss a lot. I'm trying to be real respectful. But one thing I don't do is BS people. I'm not sending anybody anywhere that I wouldn't go. I've put money into to both Kickstarters. Actually, if I got it, I'm gonna give it. That does not translate for everybody at the same time all the time. But if you have it, you will not be disappointed.
Thank you. Thank
To
you.
quote Miss Lizzie Collins, I don't miss.
Thank you. Thank you. You co-signing on Luna means the world to me. Your opinion holds a lot of weight in this space. It really does. And I don't know if you know that, but it does.
I do not know that.
So I am very grateful that you Luna has resonated with you. And I see a typo. I need to add another quotations behind the awakening.
Oh shoot. And so you know what? You know what? There is gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's just us up here. It's totally fine.
Thank you so much for those words.
Of course. Listen, look, I am often intimidated to ask people to come on here. So when you said, "Hey, do you mind if I come on to your thing and you come on my thing?" I was like, "Yeah."
Wow.
If I don't have to ask, that makes it better for me. I feel like you're in a bigger position in the blurred space in general. Like this is I'm geeking out. I'm geeking out having you here. Like you're
thank you.
People like you that have this talent to write, to draw, to build, to costume, it blows my mind. Like I can run my mouth pretty well. That's all I got.
But you have a lot. But I'm telling you, you hold a lot of weight in this space. You know, so I'm gonna I'm honored to be on here. Because I know you don't invite everybody on here. So I'm honored to be on here. No, and I hope I continue, you know, I hope, you know, many more times I'm pop up on here. So but thank you so much.
Thank you. Would you like to stay on while I run my comic stuff, especially since you put in time to read?
Yes, I would. Now listen, this run is really heavy. So like I feel like I have to go back and reread some of this dialogue, but I'm drawn in. I actually am drawn in. Mm-hmm.
It's a good run. It's a good run. I'm very lucky that I chose Storm as my first foray into all of this because there's some misses out there, which is part of the reason why I dropped off of doing comics in the first place. But with that said, I'm gonna get into it. So, actually, no. One order of business. So, I had put up a poll trying to figure out what to call this comic book group. I don't know what to call it. I came up with two names. First one, The Dark Room. The reason behind The Dark Room is it's a place where you develop pictures or develop in general. It's for people that are melanated as well. What else? It's kind of like this. It's a little bit of a visualization. It's like the secret club. It's a little bit down. If you're going into the comic book store, we got this room in the back. We got like special stuff. If you want to read it, you can read it down here. We don't bring it out to the light. So that in my head, seems like a cool name. It's not terrible. It's not the worst. There's a lot of hellos. Christy, hi. Chris, hi. Question for you from George. Will you be at any conventions this year like the Schaumburg?
I will be in Philly in May. I'm going to be sharing a table with Concrete Comics.
You know which con it is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not even there yet. I said don't. I told them don't talk to me about it until after this Kickstarter. But I'm going to a con in Philly. I think it's the first one of the. I think it's the first weekend in May. I can't be, but I'm not too sure.
I'll try to look it up.
And there's another one. I don't know. I think that's the one that I'm actually planning on. I might go to the one in Baltimore this year because I'll have 2 issues now, so to table. So and that's usually in September, the one in Baltimore, because I'm based here. I'm based here in Maryland. So
is it Fan Expo
in Philly?
Yeah, May 3rd to the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Does that ring a bell?
Yep, that rings a bell. Yep, that's the one.
Okay. All right. So Fan Expo, May 3rd to the 5th. You can find her there.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll be with Concrete Comics. Yep, Concrete Comics. Yep.
Because, by the way, shout out to Concrete Comics because they are putting out hits after hits after hits.
Yes.
I feel bad. I gotta buy a couple more of their issues. Their stuff is really good. Yeah. Okay. So May 3rd to the 5th.
That's the only one confirmed right now. Then later, I probably will apply to be have a table in Baltimore. So, but that's not till later in the year.
Where you should come to BlurredCon. You should come to BlurredCon. You should come to BlurredCon.
It's in Virginia, right?
It's on that weird like divide. So it's like literally you could throw a rock and hit the DC airport, but it's also in Arlington, Virginia. It's literally like right on the line.
It's close.
But I think
when is it though?
BlurredCon is July 11th. What am I missing? I believe it.
I think it's too late to get a table at this point, but okay. You can Google this. It's July 12th
to the 14th. July 12th to the 14th. If you want to stop by, throw your hat into the ring, see how that fares. Actually, they have a bigger space this year. They're taking up 2 I believe it's going to be 2 hotel. I can't with this. It's going to take up 2 spaces this year, so you might actually be fine.
We definitely. I mean, I feel like it is so close. We can actually just go. We can drive down there. I mean, I think it's too late to get a table though. I don't even see the applications anymore.
Shit.
Oh, applications.
All right. Well, the year after then, we'll see you guys then. Okay. Thank you for that question, George. I appreciate you. All right. So, Dark Room. That's choice number 1 for the name of this club. And then this is my favorite. I don't know why nobody else likes it, aside from the fact that it's just a long name. But Lady Mandalore's, why can't I say it? Athenaeum.
I don't know what that means.
I didn't either. And 90% of the people on here probably don't either. Don't feel bad. I was looking for a word that that's that meant library, but wasn't. So Athenaeum is basically a building that holds knowledge. It's a place that you can go in order to obtain knowledge. Not necessarily a library, but Athenaeum is prettier to me. I think I might pick that because y'all are haters.
Well, which one means the most to you? Like which one, when you say it, kind of like
I really
puts that spark in your heart.
I really like this one. I really like this one.
I probably pronounce it.
I might need to tinker with it a little bit. I'm keeping that word. I don't care. Y'all gonna learn today. I'm gonna keep that word and maybe I'll tinker around with Lady Mandalore. But I like Athenaeum. It sounds regal.
Athenaeum, the Mandalore, Athenaeum. Just play around with it. Just play around with it. But yeah, just choose the name that you like, and we will get behind it. We will support it.
Okay, I mean, y'all ain't got a choice. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all gonna get called whatever I call y'all. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be talking about X-Men Red. Go ahead.
Brandon B- has been trying to get me to, stay in the block, stay in the box.
Oh yeah, no, baby, I do all kinds of things on here. I don't care. As long I'm gonna be on here for another at least possibly I hope not an hour. I don't care. Y'all gonna get this face at least 90% of the night. If I do this or something like that, it's fine. All right, we're gonna be covering issues 7 through 9 of X-Men Red Volume 2. I have to just be distinctive with that apparently because there's 2 X-Men Reds out there. Let's get into it. All right, so
I read 1 and 2 and some of 7, but I don't know what's going on, so I had to read it from the beginning. So I'm gonna contribute what I can.
That is fine. So I'll try to get you caught up real quick. And I think, is this it? No, that's not it. Where is my? Oh, damn it! And that's New York City being New York in the background. All right. I wanted to put up the gif of Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the string on the board and doing this because this has been a lot. It has been a lot of characters, a lot of development, a lot of oh my god, why did that happen just now? Shortest description I can give. The X-Men are basically immortal, or the mutants are basically immortal. Because they were constantly being persecuted on Earth, they first went to an island to be separated from everybody that kept messing with them, to now they have terraformed Mars. Mars is now called Arakko. Okay. People from another is it another planet? It's kind of like another dimension. I don't want to say it's thing, but it's another part of space. Also came into Arakko. They were refugees. Some of those people have also now gone up to Arakko, Mars. Now we have to build a government system, which is called the Great Ring. So no, everybody is pretty much on the same level. They all take a vote. Storm is basically the queen of Arakko now. She don't like it. She don't want to be called that. She destroyed the seat where the queen would reside to further that point. She just wants to be among the people and just be a leader. So some shenanigans have come afoot. Somebody is basically trying to start there's somebody one person is trying to start a civil war on Earth between humans and mutants, a civil war on Arakko, and another civil war on I think it's I can't remember the name. I think it's between the Kree and the Shi'ar. You got all that going on. And we get to issue 7. Magneto's in play. Storm is in play. She's got her band of merry men that are around her, and there's one hooker that I call Miss Lowry because she's salty. She is basically, she don't like nobody, no time, no way. And a friend of hers that's also on the council who's not a good person just got murked, just got killed. So here we are.
Okay, and so now we're at issue 7.
We're at issue 7.
I read issue 7.
There's
and I
one
wasn't
more
expecting none of that.
No, a lot has happened. Also, a celestial god also came down to get rid of the people of Arakko as well. Anyway, we come in here. This is what has happened. Basically at the end of the last issue, in issue 6. The guy that's got his arm through Magneto's chest is Uranos. He came down with 0.3% of his arsenal and wiped out, I want to say, about 80, I think it's 80%, 90% of the people within a 50-mile radius. Just him and a couple of his goons, knocking people out left and right. So Magneto, he only had an hour to do that. Had his hour, went back to prison on this other planet. So now, trying to get to this next slide. There's another series called Judgment Day. In this series, basically, the Celestials have decided that the mutants have gone too far by basically making themselves immortal. They have gone too far. They have now deemed themselves, the mutants, the new gods. And if I'm God over here and you trying to tell other people you God, we gonna have beef. So the Celestials have now said, all right, y'all gotta go. We're going to send the Eternals down. I don't know if you know who the Eternals, just the word of them is. The Eternals are going to come down. We're going to wipe everybody out. They try to do that. The X-Men and all the mutants and a few like rogue Eternals come together, and they get this old Eternal, like the original Eternal, and put him back together. He was put out of play for a while. They figured that they could build this guy back up and get him to fight for the mutants and get rid of the Eternals that are trying to wipe everybody out. That did not go well. The Sir here with his thumb up has determined that humanity is they're not worthy. They're not worthy.
Now, which issue is this?
This is Judgment Day. This is issue.
I was like, I didn't see this part.
I haven't even got. Yeah, no. I'm trying to cover everything to let people know how we got to issue 7 in its entirety. So, the guy all the way on the right is named Druig. He's the Prime Eternal. He's the one that's basically organized this massacre on the mutants. The Eternals are like, you just got everybody killed because of your actions. We got to get rid of you. We're going to put somebody new in place. And that guy is the god of what is it? Is it the Greek or Roman? Roman god of love to us. But in the MCU, his name is Eros, but he's an Eternal. So they get him. They think, as long as they have this guy out of power, they can get all of humanity together with the mutants, and they can show this Celestial that we're not bad. That also does not help. So the last thing that the dude Druig does is set Uranos free again. So this time he's trying to wipe out all the people on Earth, on top of what the Celestial dude is about to do, but also try to save the rest of the Eternals. It don't work. As we can see from this previous slide, it didn't work. So we have Tony Stark coming into Mars right after they defeat this gorilla dude that Uranos also made. Oh my god, there's so much that Uranos also made. I can't show you the picture, but basically Storm and Magneto created this electromagnetic melting pot thing, and it melted the gorilla. So Tony Stark knows that. He's like, okay, bet, I got you. I need you guys. Y'all have super duper duper ultra omega mutant level powers. I need y'all on this dude right now because he's a problem. So he gets. I'm gonna put.
Now we're getting to issue 7.
Yes, now we're getting into issue 7. This is issue 4 of Judgment Day. Storm and Magneto, they come back together. They zap Uranos down super hard one more time. However, that's not enough. They take it a step further. Tony Stark takes all of the portals that Uranos has opened up on Earth and is feeding all of this evil, like laser beam energy, turns it on him. Mm-hmm. That finally gets him done. All right, so with that done, Magneto is toast. He's done. Mm-hmm. This is the most beautiful. Like, it's painful to look at, but this is so gorgeous to me. Mm-hmm. This is so well done, the artistry here, which I absolutely apologize. I did not even begin to say who the people were on this. Oh, where are you? So the writers for this were get back. The writers for Judgment Day is Kieran Gillen, and the penciler is Valerio Schiti. I hope I'm saying it right. I don't want to say it the other way. It sounds worse. So they get us here, and this is the second time that I've seen this. I really, really love the way that they take one run and have the panels match up so well. It is quite amazing.
That looks like issue 7 in this, yeah.
And here we go into X-Men Red number 7. So we pick up where that last issue left off. Mm-hmm. Magneto is down and out for the count. He's, saying his last words to Storm. He's being really kind. Sorry about that. The writer for this issue is always going to be Al Ewing. The penciler this time is Madabek Musabekov, I believe. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi Tafara. How you doing? Yes, a room full of friends. Yay. Yeah, it is. It's basically the death of Superman, except Superman didn't try to kill everybody, or at least the people that were on his side. It's this has been, actually, this whole run reminds me of DC's New Gods. That's very close to what it's been feeling like for me. Oof, Lord. I'm trying to find out what else needs to happen in this issue. So he's down on the count. Uranos, his man down. Off to the corner while Storm is holding on to Magneto one last time. He reiterates the whole new God thing yet again because it's still true. But he's always, when he said that the very first time in those original issues where they were basically explaining that they were able to not reanimate themselves, be reborn. Mm-hmm. He's saying right here that he knew who he was talking to. Even the people that were, I guess, trying to be kind to them, he knew that he was going to be putting a little bit of fear in their hearts. He wanted them to kind of understand what it was that was being presented. Like, we already knew that y'all couldn't mess with us, but now you really shouldn't mess with us because we can come back. There's no point in trying to take us out. We're able to come back and live kind of forever to a point. Lord. And he realizes he's coming full circle, saying that he is a god. But he did the heroic thing and died for a world that hates him. And I feel like that's if that's not Black soldiers in any world war, either world war, that is what I got from the scene. And it's sad. I kind of cried. I cried a little bit. I was like, oh wait, gotta. Mm.
So,
I'm
and,
gonna send
and
it back.
I mean, from what I understand from this scene, I mean, are we talking about are we talking about the book? Like
Yeah,
everybody's read the book, right? Okay.
I told
He
them
actually
this.
does not want to come back though.
No, he does
He
not.
doesn't want to come back. He wants to
No.
die. Storm says, "You honestly think what we need right now is a martyr?" And he says,
Mm.
"No, that's why you have to promise me, Aurora. Promise me you'll watch Charles."
Yep.
So he doesn't
Look,
want to. He doesn't want to come back. He's tired of fighting. But now he's saying, the person you really have to be concerned about is Charles, because he's a good
yeah.
person, and good people will do what they need to do to prove that. So
Yeah, because Charles is not. Charles is lost, in my opinion. I don't like Charles. I don't like Chuck. I can't with that man. Not for 5 minutes. I would have been got off the boat as soon as I found out he was captain. I would have just said, you moving funny, my guy. You are definitely moving funny. I don't. You don't hold water well. And the fact that um he has like 3 names now. It's Magneto, Eric Lensher, and Max. I can't remember what the last name is, but I'll call him Eric because Regal, and legendary. Eric knows this man. He has known this man all of his life. He knows that Charles is best. He has the best intentions, but when it comes down to it, he's gonna help. He's gonna help the humans before he helps the mutants. Like if it comes down to it, he's gonna help them win. And he showed it. He showed his behind in the oh gosh, at the Hellfire Gala. Quick side note: Hellfire Gala has an ambush. All the mutants are getting wiped out. The opposition is like, okay, well, if you send all these people through this portal, we'll leave all the people on Earth alone. Y'all will be fine. Sends the mutants through the portal. Gone. Everybody's gone, wiped out. Which is the whole reason why we're here now with being able to be reborn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charles gotta go.
Why does he look so young?
That's what I asked in the last two episodes back. I was told it's just the artist's choice.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine. But I feel like it. Okay, I think I'm with you on this. It takes away from him a little bit. Like if he was, it could go in 2 different directions. If they made him older, it gives that sense of maybe he's becoming a little senile. Maybe he's losing his mind a little bit. But if he's this super powerful mutant, how is that possible? If he's this master of all things mental, how is it possible that he could be older and losing his touch? I mean, we saw it in what is it, Logan? He starts to lose his mind, and he starts to have these episodes where he's a danger to be around. So I think it's better for them to dial it back and make him look younger. I got you up for the look. And make him look younger so that you take that element out. Now, at the very least, he just looks like he's inexperienced, which he should be. This is all brand new territory for everybody. So I get it. I get it. I don't like it 100%.
Mars, is he on the new, newly formed? So he's on Earth still.
He's on Earth. He's on Krakoa. That's the island that the mutants are on Earth.
Okay, gotcha.
Charles is giving D. Yes, he most certainly is. Charles feels like he knows everything, and his wisdom will guide the kids in the right direction. He like I said, he's trying. Ooh, in West Indian, he's smelling his own. That is correct. Honestly, that is yes, it is. Got you up for the lurk. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, fiction? And then George says Charles and Eric have had a few reincarnations before the Krakoa era. Yes, they have. Were they good? I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. Maybe that's what the next arc will be for the comic book club. Maybe we'll get into oh god. It's anyway, that's another discussion. Anyway, next frame. So we come back to Aurora in Aurora and Eric. Eric's trying to tell her, watch this man, keep your eye on him. We built this world, and it's great for what it could be. But the foundation is not solid. So the one person that you need to continually watch out for. Thank y'all, by the way, for staying in here. I know that the Super Bowl is about to start. I'm not a fool.
Usher's concert.
No. Usher will be on at probably around 9 or 9:30 if the game goes the way that I think it's gonna go.
Oh, I watched the Super Bowl start yet? I thought it's been on.
No, I think I could be wrong. I don't know no more. Anyway. I don't know. I think it starts at 8. The man people in the comment section, let me know. Let me know if it's on yet. I don't think it's on yet. Okay, so watch out for Charles. Charles ain't poop. And we get the final. This is where we come back in officially from Judgment Day and into this panel. The Celestial is able to go throughout space and time and watch people and judge them individually. And he has seen everything that happened with Aurora, with Storm and Magneto. And he gives Magneto a wave goodbye, and to say that it's okay. Which I think is really, really touching. Oh, it's not okay. Yeah, no, it's not. It is not up yet. Super Bowl's not on yet. Thank you.
It's on.
It's on. I got 3 minutes. All right, let me get through. It's okay. All right, so this is the point where Judgment Day and issue 7 of X-Men Red meet. You have the Celestial telling Magneto that he did a good job and giving him some comfort by appearing in the image of his daughter, which was emotions. I get emotional.
Yes, that was a really touching scene.
It was, and it was a good goodbye. It was a good send off for him. I have never been this impressed with a run of comics like this since the 90s. I want to say that was the last time I really picked up a good comic. Not to say that there haven't been other ones since then, but I just haven't had the time to watch or to pick them up.
It makes you, I think, because it makes you think. It makes you kind of think about, because it definitely taps into some of the deeper themes, of humanity. This particular. That's why I said I have to reread this, because there's a lot going on right here.
Yeah. Oh, and after Super Bowl, I say, I love you for that, George. Thank you. Listen, look. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I ain't watch it. I'm not gonna watch that show. I'm not 100% not. What I am gonna do. What I am gonna do is watch Usher and then turn it off.
I want to watch the Usher concert because Alicia's supposed to be on there, and he's bringing about Luda. Yes, I'm about to turn it on as well.
All right, next. All right, we got this hooker.
See, now I don't think she's that bad, but I I don't
She
think
was okay. You didn't see. Okay, let me tell you why.
I haven't read it, so I don't know her back. I don't know the backstory. I'm just now seeing her for the first time.
Let me tell you about this hooker. Her power is that she never loses.
Right.
Never loses. Right. She got salty with a character for he didn't trick her because all she could have said is, "I'm not taking that bet." I feel like that was the way out, but she didn't. The mutant bet her that the opponent in this fight would lose. No, he bet that the guy that she is friends with on this council would win. Would win? No, somebody was going to lose. Somebody was going to lose. So that basically meant the opposite. It was the opposite for her. The person that she wanted to win was actually going to lose because she was going to win the bet, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So now this salty hooker here, she decides that she's going to go to the opposition with Uranus and get everybody wiped out because she's actually just holding her seat on this council for her sister, who is in another realm right now. When Arakko gets taken back over or loses, whatever have you, her sister's going to come back and claim the planet for herself or the people for herself. This has not happened. This has not happened. So Iska is a little bit, she's a little testy right now. I don't like her. Oop. Hold on, wait, I got comments. I'm sorry. Yes. And if you notice, so I also have started peppering little Easter eggs. And if you look in the upper right hand corner, you see the guy from I forgot the name of the group, Silk Sonic. Also known as I forgot his name too. Anyway, but he says this bitch. And he just comes out of the corner and says it. So peppered throughout this. Usually whenever Iska's up on the board, that's what I mean. So I don't have to say it out loud. So people are calling out Iska. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Hi, Ricardo. Rito the God. I like your name, and I notice how Storm is one of the only 3 people that Magneto views to be his equal or superior. The other 2 are clearly Xavier and Cyclops. I will do you one better. I think that Magneto thinks. Wait, did you say equal or superior? I think unequivocally his superior. He did not come to the table to be the leader. He did not try to ruffle any feathers. He's clearly going through some stuff. He lost his daughter. He's in mourning. Things are happening to that man in his spirit. But what you ain't fitting to do is tell him that he's not going to fight for something. The fact that he's not trying to take over Arakko and he's not trying to challenge Storm, the highest of compliments.
He built his little castle and wanted to. He wants a little piece of peace. He wants a piece of peace. You know. Yeah.
So I agree, Richard. Ricardo. I'm sorry. I will say it that way. I like to roll my R's. Yeah. So this hooker here, she's talking mad mess. Up until this point, it has never been known to have somebody be a turncoat and still be on this council. So she points that out. How can y'all judge me if none of y'all have ever seen any of this ever happen in history? And then my girl says, "Oh, I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna just show up for my Arakko's Child album cover." With the survivors of the desolate, I guess what is it, what's the thing where you drop it by anyway, where people get beat. Those people these mutants survived. These are also a secret squad. They're called I believe it's the Night Seat.
I
So
know there's a lot going on. Like they were saying a lot of stuff. And some that the night seats now stand in daylight.
Yes.
So those 4 are the night seats. So
Storm is still in her seat. Storm is still the voice of soul and oh gosh, she is the seat of, she's the queen. Those are technically her 2 seats. She's completely separate from those 3 behind her. Those 3 people are the night seat. They're this covert ops. They come in when everything is about to go down, and they basically come in and say, listen, look, y'all ain't doing what y'all need to be doing. We're going to take it over from here. Once we get through this bad time, y'all can have it back. But for right now, we running this. Or we're standing in for people. Let me see. Yes. Well, okay. Ricardo. Well, clearly Storm is the superior in this case, and even someone stubborn like Storm has always been that chick. She has always been that chick. Like, we have gone through several arcs of hers in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you've been here long, Ricardo. This might be your first time. Welcome. Go back and watch the previous videos. You'll see. She's on a roll. Storm is not one to be tested. Plain and simple. She has always been that girl. Even when she thought she wasn't that girl, she was still that girl. Wait, Iska thinks she's better than Storm for always being on the winning side, but Storm still manages to win despite her side being the underdog. She has always been that girl. Even when she loses, she wins. She's gonna come back. She's gonna set him up. She's like, all right, I learned my lesson. Let's rise and move forward. She don't stop. You cannot stop this girl. Queen, pardon. So Storm comes out and says, listen, look, hun, you're causing problems. You are causing problems. And if you think that you're going to be separated from all of the mess that's currently going on down on Earth, with that celestial judging everybody, that everybody includes you, boo. That's you too. If you think that you are, what is the word I'm looking for? If you think that you are on this other level where you're not included in this group, let me let you know he's coming for you too. 100%. He's coming to judge you. And then this woman has the nerve to say, worry about yourself. I just like I don't like her. But here's my guy. I love this boy. This is oh my god, why did I just forget his name? Somebody help me out in the comments. I'm down bad.
I don't even know who he is. Is he part of the 9 seats of the Great Ring? Is he part of that?
He's part of the night table.
Okay.
Or the night seat.
I don't know who that is. Because I'm not that far into the series yet. Let me see.
It's fine. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. This is Sunspot.
Oh, okay.
Sunspot is sassy. I like Sunspot a lot. I need him to have his own arc. I need to see more of him. I need to get into his his origin story as well. This is also Magneto's protege. He basically told him, like, listen, look, I know what you are capable. Oh, Ricardo da Costa. Thank you very much. And he's rich. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, this tracks.
Okay. So he owned the bar and he was in the issue 1.
Yes.
And Vulcan tried to pick a fight with him.
Correct.
I don't still know why he was trying to pick a fight with him, but
because he's crazy. Because he's crazy. Yes, Roberto. Oh, yes. Did I say Ricardo or Roberto? I think I said Roberto. Yeah. He's great. I like him. I don't even know how to. If I was in my 20s and I didn't know better, I would thoroughly like to date this man. I like his confidence. He knows who the hell he is, and he don't care about anybody else's opinion.
Mhm.
So he comes into this saying, y'all made a mistake when y'all disbanded the night seat the first time. I don't understand why y'all would do that. And for somebody, Iska, whose sister is a military genius, I don't see why you would make a strategy like that and then just be happy sitting on your laurels for what, 10,000 years, he said? Getting high on my own pomp and grandeur. Sir, sir,
Yes.
you think you and your sister the shit? No. Let me explain something to you, sister friend. You are very much not as high and mighty as you think you are. Your sister should have been home already if she was really about that life. I'm gonna read you and her for filth when y'all both show up. I don't. And then this chick decides to bring up the fact that she killed him already. Boo boo, who cares? That's in the past. That's where you want to live. That's fine, but that's not where I dwell at all. He is Afro-Brazilian, despite a lot of artsy people not sure. Listen, look, I know some kind of Latin is going on in there, which is why, again, I said, if I was in my 20s and I didn't know any better, I would thoroughly date this man. I have made mistakes in my life. They were lovely mistakes. The New Mutants movie, Whitewash. He was in the new. He was in the new movie. Oh, that was. Ew. I don't like that for us. I don't like that for us. Also, I want to get into the whole MCU thing regarding this arc. There are a lot of things that we need to discuss.
He's in the MCU?
He was in, so I think it was under the Fox label. They did a New Mutants movie. He was in that. They don't talk about it. They don't bring it up. They don't say anything about that. Those series of movies at all. The only one that I think gets any clout is Spider-Man. The rest of them were just throwaways. The movies also were not good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Ma'am, by the way, if you need to go by any stretch,
I'm actually going to go only because the Usher concert is about to begin. So
shit. All right, let me hurry. All right, I'm gonna blow through this real quick, y'all. I'm so sorry. I got to see. I need to see my. Wait, is he on? Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much. I'm going to. If it wasn't for the Usher concert, I would still be on here. But thank you for inviting me to the book club. I'm officially a part of the Athenaeum book club. I'm going to get into this series so I can kind of be more like, contribute more to like your comment section and stuff like that. But thank you so much.
Thank you again for coming on.
Luna, everybody. Yep, Luna pre-order window is open now on Kickstarter. Please pre-order issue number 1, issue number 2 by going to my Kickstarter. And you can go to Kickstarter.com and it's Luna the Awakening. So, and we'll love your support.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much for coming on. I can't, please come back.
I will. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you, Kira.
Love you, baby.
Right. Bye.
All right. Okay. I'm going to blow through this real quick because there's a lot. I've got like 4 or 5 slides left. It's a lot. You think you the shit, bitch? You're not even the fart. Hold on. We be going hard. She got the nerve to come all the way out of her face, bringing up all this old shit. She's talking about how she's beating everybody. All of y'all are standing around me right now. Ain't no, but not one of y'all are gonna jump in or do anything. Up. Wait, bitch. We got something for you. Stop all that mess. Stop. Because you still afraid of lightning, though. You may not lose, but it's gonna hurt. All right. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. We can still fight. We can still fight. Even though we would lose, we are still gonna fight. So Storm's got everybody behind her 100%. Everybody at the round table is sick of Iska's shit. I'm a curse now because she's gone, so it's a little bit more. I could be a little bit less restrained. Iska is about to get her ass handed to her. What she's gonna win, but she's gonna hurt until the old man in the sea steps in and says, "I challenge you to I challenge you to. My challenge to you is." Gosh, being the person that understands loss the most. Now, homegirl is on silent mode immediately. She basically goes through all of these iterations in her life. Put these slides out of order 100%. All of these moments in her life. She's on the sand, swimming in the ocean. She starts to pull ahead of the other kids when she's doing that. She always wins. She is on the battlefield fighting with her sister for amongst the people of Arakko. She wins 4 or 5 more times. She goes over all of these different instances in her life. The smartness of these people to challenge her, and the fact that even if she came up with another way to try to get out of the situation, she's still going to win. So how do you fight somebody that always wins? You make them have to lose. You make them have to lose. You make them hate the fact that they're going to win. And that's exactly what my guy did here. And this thought pattern that she has happens in all of 2 seconds. Literally, it's written here. If y'all didn't read it, it's written at the bottom. All of that thought process takes place in 2 seconds. So from the time that it took her to open her to be stopped like that, it took 1, 2, and she's here. She fully understands loss. Fully understands it. Understands loss so much, even though she doesn't have she's never lost. It's I love this. I fucking love this arc. Love this arc. I love the info pages, but this should have been visually shown. I you know what? This was a really long issue. Just to further prove my point, I had to split up this slideshow for this one issue into 2 separate slideshows. It was so big. I couldn't pause. I couldn't fit everything into one file. I tell jokes. Yeah. She set herself up for that loss right there. So she has to now give up her seat. Oh gosh, on the in the Great Ring. Don't ask me what the name of the seat is right now, because all the things that I pulled out of my brain, just be easy with me. Be nice, be kind. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I love it. I can't wait to get on to the next set. Oh, boy. All right, we're gonna move on. She's lost the seat. She's out. Man down, code 10. And ironically, she is still staying true to who she is, because the Celestial gives her a thumbs up in judgment. She stayed true to who she is, so she gets to be it's a vote in the favor of mutants and humanity all across, I guess, space. That's the one thing. She won. Wow. And she won. Dude, Al Ewing is godly. I have heard that man's name multiple times throughout my lifetime. I am officially a fan. I apologize, Mr. Ewing, for not knowing who you were and what you were about. No one can hold well, somebody might, but today, no one can hold a candle to you. at all. And this is talking about a comic arc that happened a year ago. I don't even know what's going on now, and I can't wait to find out. But all right, we've got this little problem out the way. Jesus. So we're asking her to have several seats. Now another one is available. Oh, this one hurt. Storm has made a decision that she that's not Tarn. No, that's not Tarn. No, that wasn't Tarn. That was not Tarn. That if when you get to this page in Judgment Day, or when you see this guy in Judgment Day, you'll understand. This is not Tarn. This is, I think it's Arsham. I think that's how you pronounce his name. That's him. Oh, and you missed the first. All right, you're gonna have to go back and watch that, like the first 5 or 10 minutes of this arc. I basically give a synopsis of what happened between Judgment Day and now. But this guy is trying to take out everybody, everywhere. Yeah, that's not Tarn. So she walks off. Good fucking riddance. To now, Storm has realized she cannot be in two places at once. She cannot be the voice of Soul and be the Queen of Arakko, and also help Earth whenever it has stuff coming up, because she's still an X-Men. She ain't left the team. She's still on one. So she yields. And everybody, including myself, collectively went, what? Like Eyeball Boy here. Lord. I didn't like it. I still don't like it. I need my queen to be my queen. But she takes another. She decides, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. She explains why, what is this man's name? Lodo? Blue Man Group. She explains why Blue Man Group needs to be the person that actually holds that seat. Mostly because he doesn't have any other responsibilities, and he's an artist. Basically, he don't have a job. So he gets to be the regent and the voice of Soul. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Arsham. Thank you. Arsham is, I think, and that is the correct way to spell it, is the judgmental celestial. Yes. And it was the tenant. It wasn't, I don't think, it's not, when you go read the book. Okay. So she says, nah, get somebody else to do it. All right, Lodos, Blue Man Group, you can have it. You're a dreamer. You're a poet. You should be the person that takes over these seats because you constantly are looking forward. You have the imagination to do so, and you have the poet's mentality to speak for the people and to speak to Soul and to say, be the voice of Soul. I get it. It's fine. But now, this chapped my ass something fierce. She does not need to be in the goddamn seat of loss. Like, I get it poetically. Like, Magneto has lost her position on the Great Ring, technically speaking, and she's also lost Magneto. I get it. I see. She don't lose. She does not lose. Oh God. Yeah. But all right. That is the end of issue 7. This was a lot. This was a lot. You get the loss of Magneto. You get Iska getting booted. You get Storm taking out her seat, losing her seat and gaining the seat of loss, which works. God, what the hell else happened? You get the Sundown Town table up at bat. And sorry, the night seat is up at bat trying to start shit. But we still have the problem of shit. I don't even know what else could there be. I don't know what else. there could be, except Abigail fucking Brand. I forgot about this hooker. She's still trying to get things to pop off. And oh, god damn it, the concert's on. Shit. All right. I'm gonna go. All right. All right, let's go. Okay. Storm, see the loss. Abigail Brand, up at bat. Here we are. She is recovered. She got blasted in the last issue. She needs to retrieve all of her memories. So she has a backup file up on the sword ship that was floating out in space above Mars. Cable and WizKid have hacked the system. They get to see her. Whoop, whoop. Yes, she is. They get to see all of the files that she is viewing in real time as she's viewing them. That doth piss off Cable something fierce, because my gosh, he finds out exactly what the fuck it is that she's up to and how much dastardly goddamn work she's getting on. She's up on. So that brings us into issue 8, X-Men Red. Cable takes Cora, like that name, takes Cora to meet in the seedy ass fucking bar. It's like something out of Star Wars. It's like the cantina, and finds her sister. Her sister apparently has this special power. She has detachable knives. Don't know why that is useful, but we will find out in the future. Okay, so he has them. They decide that they are going to go to the World Farm, because that is where those other the progenitors, basically like mutant kind of scientists, they make worlds and tinker with shit. They realize that they've taken Cable's what is it, techno organic virus stuff that helps him pull weapons out of the universe or makes things that he wants out of the universe. They've taken that, they've gone to the World Farm, they're going to do something with it. What the hell are they going to do with it? Yes, so they run into the progenitors. They know that they're there. Whew. They see that his techno stuff, they see that they're farming it, breeding it, if you will, which makes sense. They tinker. Okay, what are you going to do with this in order to create something else or be a catalyst for something else? But then they find the progenitors. I'm really sorry, y'all. I gotta blow through this. I really want to see this concert. So they find them. They're on ice. They realize that the gold orb dude, back when Aurora was on that ship, briefing them about how what is it, Lilandra or Xandra was murked. She got killed. They brought her back. Storm said, I didn't need to be here for this. She's already back alive on Earth. She's coming back. Peace out. Bye. Gold Orb dude did not like that in any way, shape, or form. He was completely against it. Come to find out, him and the progenitors have been working together. The progenitors messed with Vulcan's mind. Vulcan was basically given like this shell form to kind of keep his brain contained until Miss Brand needed him. That's the short version of all of this stuff. Lord, where are we? So this is basically life on the farm. They create life, they tinker with life, tinkered with Vulcan. Vulcan is also about to be reborn because he's part of that whole mutant egg hatchery shit. So they get surprised by Homeboy because he's pissed off that they're in his house and they're about to mess up his plans of basically getting rid of the mutants and taking over Arakko, and messing up Brand's plan, Abigail's plan. Oh God, I hate her name. So back on Arakko, in the neutral space that they hold, where they can have diplomatic meetings from all over the globe without anybody getting into trouble or shooting somebody in the goddamn head. We have these diplomats. We've got Xandra. I think I said Xandar, whatever. We have Xandra. She's the queen of the emperor of the Shi'ar, empress of the Shi'ar Empire. You have her bodyguard Gladiator. You have Deathbird, also her bodyguard. One dude that's a super scroll that's in charge of the Kree Skull Alliance. He's like, nah, F you. I don't want to see y'all. You're not worth my time. So he sends his second in command, Palak. He is also of the Kree Alliance, obviously. Aurora, she can't make it because she ain't with it no more. She lost her seat. And then we also have Nova. He shows up because he's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the, galactic, making sure shit don't go wrong. So we have him, all of them, all these people are in play. We've got a little bit of flirting amongst two of the people down here, which is, get it in where it fit in. That's fine. But the Kree and the Shi'ar are bumping heads. So who tells the story? The Kree dude? Yeah. Kree dude tells a story about how basically they created this lie, which that is wild. That is wild. How they basically tell the story of how they put out a rumor that they were building weapons in a hospital. I don't even know if it was a hospital. It was a hospital. So it's giving Israeli Pakistan vibes. I don't know if I'm allowed. Please don't take down this video because I said that. Don't block me. It's giving those kind of vibes. And basically the Shi'ar come in fashionably late and say, yeah, we set it up so that y'all would kill our people, so that this war we would have a reason to fight y'all. What? Not by any means. Not taking out your own people. Again, I reiterate, it's very similar to the current goings on over in the Middle East. It's something. So Abigail has all of her people, all the people on the chessboard set up. She's about to have this galactic war and such. I know it started. I love y'all. On some real shit, the 9 of y'all that are in here, this means the world to me, because let me tell you how much I want to be out of here so I can see it. Yeah. Speaking of, Vulcan is so unhinged. Surprise, surprise. He shows up out of nowhere. Not really out of nowhere, because we'll get it. Wait, no, I did the wrong one. Shit. Sorry. So all of this happened through Abigail's planning. She has more phases than a failed MCU run. The points that this woman has hit, the long 3D long-term 3D space chess that this girl is playing is wild. For all of that, just to bring, I don't even know what, honest to God, is it for money? What is she? I really and truly do not understand what she's doing this for. I need somebody to go back. Yeah. Oh, come on, stop it. All right, hour and a half. All right, cool. All right, she did all this. Okay, she's a bitch. Don't nobody like her. I hope she falls and stubs her toe. Okay, so that brings us to, I'm gonna get right into it. Issue number 9. We think everything, everybody's down bad. I'm guessing this is what Cable saw. Yes, that is the plan that they saw. And that's what got him super pissed, because bitch, we out here in outer space trying to live our mutant ass fucking lives and in peace, and you just trying to start shit. It's not even that you want somebody to win or lose. You just want constant conflict because it's, I guess, good for business. Oh, Lord. Okay. X-Men Red number 9. Here we go. Abigail. Chess pieces. Look. All right. On some real shit, I completely forgot about what this cover looked like. But yeah, 3D chess. She got all her pieces in place, or so she thinks. This motherfucker. Who? Okay. Chuck. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Oh God. So he decides that he's gonna do telepathic surgery, which went so well the last goddamn time in issue 3, I believe, or 2. and try to get Vulcan's brain back together. The tea is his brain is perfectly fine. It was the progenitors that was trying to keep everybody, fairly well under wraps. I am not going to make this concert. Jesus Christ. I again ask, who put him in charge? I don't understand why, Charles. Why, Charles? Why do you feel like you need to help everybody everywhere? You aren't doing the job right. So, this is Vulcan about to be birthed from the egg. What is it? Cyclops and Havoc are both looking at each other like, you sure? You sure? No, nobody's sure. They're trying to bring this guy back. He's supposed to pop out this egg all nice and easy. No, world on fire. World on fire. He burns Charles. Good for him. Burns Charles. And just like, what I feel like is that egg, it's got to smell like sulfur. At some point, there's that egg smell. And if he's heating it up, it's just worse. However, then I think he probably can't smell his farts because they burn up before they actually leave his body. I think these things sometimes. I truly do. However, he's hot. Good God. If he wasn't so evil, he can have the world. He can have the world. Let me see. Brand basically. Okay. Hi, Ricardo. Vulcan being it seems partially Xavier's fault for sending his X-Men team on a suicide mission, then erasing their existence from my. Oh, well, look at us. Look at Ricardo. You need to come back. Come back next week. Come back next Sunday. I need you because I'm new to this entirely, and if you can do these rundowns, you are appreciated more than you know. Brand basically saw Arakko as a potential. Thank you for this information. Brand basically saw Arakko as a potential threat to the balance of the current space politics and decided to team with Orbis Stellars in order to kill Storm and Xander by using Vulcan. Correct. Okay. Very loose because I'm these title cards are kill. Thank you. I'm funny. Why would they have Xavier wake him up? They should have asked Emma or Hope. I don't know. Emma and Hope, I think, are helping with the issue on Earth with the Celestial. I think we are still in this weird period with that. This might be like right after. So Emma and Hope, they've got a lot of things to take care of because they have to bring everybody, including the humans that died, back. They got to figure that out. So that's why Emma and Hope are off duty right now. They got bigger shit to deal with. Pardon me. Let me get my banners back up. This is a lot. I feel like I'm doing all right. Y'all hanging in there with me. I appreciate y'all. God damn, y'all. Love you, motherfuckers. Love y'all. All right. Meanwhile, back at the World Farm, we have WizKid sitting in orbit. They have just beamed down with through the help of Manifold. That's the worst fucking Manifold. To get down onto the World Farm. Come to find out, the progenitors know that they're there. Super progenitor dude, Orbis Stellar, is like, oh, I got me a new body. I'm about to take y'all out. What is it? Thunderbird and Cora slice him in the Achilles tendon. So I guess that's where the detachable blades come in. That's cool. However, the Orbis decides that he's going to need backup in the fight against these four, and has the other progenitors that were on ice wake up and come outside. So first thing they see is Black Man that can talk to can go through the rest of the universe by feeling things out, and apparently that's through his chest. Yeah, that's tough. So yeah, that's where that arc ends for right now until the next episode. I think something is going to come out of his chest. I'm very concerned. This is a problem. This is a major problem. Okay, that's true, but maybe they should have kept Vulcan dead until some other powerful psychic had time to wake. Yeah, but then we wouldn't have drama. Then Charles wouldn't be Charles, and we wouldn't have the next arc. And let me tell you, I like me some Thunderbird. Thunderbird's a G. I'm very glad that they brought him back. And they kept his original name. It's a little less offensive than what his other alternate name was. I will not speak it because it's kind of disrespectful. All right. So, back on Mars. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, back on Mars. We have Vulcan in the diplomat room with Nova and the rest of the crew. He decides, oh, wait, I also forgot. Xavier decided to say, I'm so sorry. I have indigestion. I didn't eat yet. I wanted some wings and I couldn't get them because the place was closed. Anyway, that's too much information for y'all to know, but that's my life. Nova comes out of his face and says, the Mad King, during a period of sheer political unrest, are you trying to start a war? Yes. And then to his previous question, who was dumb enough to resurrect this creep? If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, my Easter egg, Ed Xavier. I just take that, put him in an egg. He needs, wait, yes, they could take him out. If they killed him and they just left him in the egg, things would be fine. Emma could bring him back if they really, really needed him, but they don't need him. Oh my God. Yes, but yes, the answer is yes and yes. Yes, Charles is an idiot. And yes, Abigail is trying to start a war. Both of them. These bitches. Can't stand them. So, Vulcan decides he is about to go solo leveling part 2. And decides to start manhandling these people. These are mighty, mighty warriors. These are people that have known battle for years, hundreds of years. What is it? This chick's name, I can't remember her name. The Guardians for Xandra. They went to smoke. Homeboy Vulcan takes him out immediately. Fires everybody down, kicks people through walls, sets Xandra on fire, takes her out. This is it, right? This is what everybody's thinking. This was the whole goal. Abby's plan has come to fruition, but wait. Nah, bitch. Let me show you something real quick. Hey, that's my nigga Ricky. Pardon me, sorry. Don't. Ooh, I'll cut that out later or something like that. Yeah, Roberto. He has an image inducer placed on him, so he beat Abby at her own game. Puts his image inducer on, and basically just beautifully puts her plan to shame by talking about there's no secrets in the hot, like all of that talking just to say there's no secrets in the hot tub. Actually, had the exact same plan that she would have had in her head, surmises it in one block as if he was the evil version of him. I love Sunspot. Sunspot is that dude. I have maybe half a baby by him, just by accident on purpose. I love him. That boy clean. Look at nothing untouchable. Dude, you understand? I super get everybody get audible gasp. I was like, wait, what? How? Why is this man winning? How many L's can we take? I know there's like 10 more issues that we got to get through. How much worse can this possibly get? Thank God. Thank God. I look this fucking guy. Fucking best. Yes. So, Kate, cool. Did that. All right. So, homeboy is big mad. He can't even do anything. He can't contain himself. He can't beat him, even though he could. And Sandra's bodyguard is like, yo, my guy, he could have set you on fire immediately. Like, he burns with the intensity of 1,000 fucking suns. He would have taken you out. Which is okay because he could still come back. It don't matter. I don't care. I do not care. And you know why I love him too? I love him because I feel like even if he couldn't come back, same energy he's had. And he'd have to be smarter about it. Okay. So this is it. This is the grand goddamn finale. I know I missed that fucking concert. I'm so mad. What is this man's name? Vulcan. He decides that he's going to take all of his frustrations out on the wrong one. Gets up, blasts through the top of the ceiling, goes to Eric's old crib, and is like, you know what? I need to get rid of you. You are my real problem. You the person that has been causing me so much goddamn strife. You got me killed in the arena for the seat. You damn near got me knocked out when I was fighting the other progenitors, trying to be the good guy. He wasn't trying to be the good guy. I need to take my issue is with you. Now it's happening, Hope. Now we gotta fight. Now things are gonna be happening. I cannot wait. I have actually been kind to y'all. I did not go ahead and read. I have not read what's happening next. I cannot wait for her to kick his ass. I know she gonna lay him out. But for serious. Woo. Okay, what are you doing? I'm finishing the rest of Judgment Day tonight. Take your time. It is a lot. This arc by itself, 7 through 9, is already a lot. Judgment Day took me a minute to get, like, I had to actually physically take notes in order to understand what was going on. Some of the images are a little bit convoluted on top of that. Sunspot is the only New Mutant that I can 100% say he's getting great writing right now. Magic is a close second. Okay. Okay, all right. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great evening. I implore you all to read the next issues. X-Men Red 10 through 12. I do not have the images because I'm an irresponsible person and absolutely did not put them up tonight, but y'all can find them. Y'all know where to go. We are 9 issues in. Y'all know where to go. Next week, X-Men issues 10 through 12. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have Navy Montel on here to... Okay, I'm so sorry if I blew out eardrums. Speak of the devil. You are totally fine. I'm just closing out. I missed freaking Usher, but I'm sure I'll catch it because everything's recorded in perpetuity on the internet nowadays. But you are fine. Had a great show. I've been on it for an hour and 45 minutes. I did not realize how long this was going to go on. Had a great time tonight with Miss Karla, Miss Medrano. Please, again, everybody, go and fund her Kickstarter or continue to fund her Kickstarter, as well as getting those brand new comics. You're going to want to get issue 1 and issue 2 of Luna. Okay. I have not led y'all astray yet, except for that one arc, but that's kind of not my fault. But the writer was just on here. Y'all know what she's about. Okay. I'm going to run through these closing banners real quick. Talk Noir. Y'all know how we do. If you guys want to get 10% off of your very first Blurred box, the #1 Blurred box in all of the land, please use code Roomful of Blurs to get 10% off your first box. I have done several unboxings. Y'all know I don't play with the things that I put my heart and my money into. Awesome boxes. I have not been disappointed yet. Ricardo, check it out if you want to. I'm not saying you have to buy it, but I know my shit. You can find me on Blurred's Eye View on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the lovely Chris Fury, who was in the comments this evening. Thank you, sir, for joining me this evening. I appreciate the support, as always and forever. Then you're also going to wind up seeing us very soon on the new streaming app, Blurred Station. You guys can still get in on the first set of people that are allowed to put in to the streaming service. We're basically allowing you to buy in, and then in return, after 36 months of continuous payments, 3 years, you will get equity in the company. I believe it's going to be 10% spread amongst the little people. So do that. Check it out. We've got some great stuff coming. There's a lot of news that I've been privy to that I'm not allowed to say, but we got some heavy hitters coming. We have people that I thoroughly respect and trust have become part of Blurred Station, and it says a lot. This is going to be amazing. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, what's going on in the chat? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, I have volume 3, which is issues 11 through 13. Wait, what issues? Hold on. You got to come back to me. I don't know what you're talking about 11 through 13. Oh, are you talking about okay, X-Men? Okay, I'm back with you. You fine. Storm the Queen won't allow anyone to make her a pawn in their game. So fucking goddamn not. Who? Not even her. Oh, Ricardo, we gonna fight. You're right. But Black Love. But Black Love. I need them to be together. I need to come back. No, don't co-sign. And thank you. No, you are the best captain. You are not Chuck at all. And thank God for that. Okay. All right, y'all. With that, deuces. I will see y'all next week. Have a good week. I hope everything goes well. Read your comics.